Welcome to the D6 Fix. I'm Dion.
Bill.
Nathan.
Welcome. I'm Dion.
I'm Bill.
And I'm Nathan.
And we are the D6 Fix. Today's video is our top 6 best Middle-earth monsters.
Do you want to drag that out anymore?
So, maybe. So basically what we're going to do, we're all going to go around, we've got our list in front of us, and we're going to try to create a top 6 list. And then
consensus top 6 list.
Rank them. Consensus. I don't know if we'll reach a consensus on everything.
That's the point, right?
But that's the point. So, monsters, not just heroes.
So we're going to do a series. So we're going to do a series of top 6 picks.
We're not going to tell them that. We're not going to tell them that.
You
We're
cut it out.
do it.
You
We're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. But yeah.
Don't promise content, deliver content.
Exactly.
You're already going to film with you.
So, who wants to start? So it doesn't matter. Heroes, warriors,
we're just picking
monsters.
a monster.
Best monsters.
I'll chuck one out there for you.
Alright.
Specifically from the Blackgate Legendary Legion, the Troll Chieftain.
I agree. He's on my list. Somewhere.
Do you have him down there, Bill?
He is on my list. Do you have the Troll Chieftain?
Fearless
The
322.
generic Troll Chieftain?
Yeah,
The
you always
Fearless
gotta have one.
322
I did have one.
Yeah.
Alright, good and a bad troll, but same thing.
Nah, the Troll Chieftain from the Legendary Legion with 3 points of might.
I'm going to give him a tick.
What else does he have?
So he gets...
Yeah, it's 3-3-2.
Yeah,
and
no,
he's
it's
fearless.
3-2-2. So he's
It's
3-2-2. He has strike, he's fight 7, strength 7, defense 8.
Kill.
Is fearless and has to be a leader in that list. So you have a fearless general. It's ridiculous. Very, very
And
strong.
as far as like combat prowess, fight 7, strength 8.
Strength 7.
Strength
Defense 8.
seven.
Defense 8. 3 attacks, 3 wounds.
Oh boy.
2 points of fate. Fearless.
Nasty.
Rough.
Alright,
Rough.
ticket there.
Good.
No wonder he dunked on fucking Aragorn.
So he's in the list. We'll rank them at the end. Bill, give us one.
We're classifying heroes as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
Just monsters.
Monsters in general.
I
What's
like-
the keyword?
I like
Uh-oh.
a dragon with fly.
Alright.
Is he in the top 6?
Oh,
Let me have a look.
Generic dragon yet.
Let me have a look.
This is, I did...
I,
We played the Moria vs. Features
That was very
game, and
annoying.
the dragon was fucking... Like, the only reason the game even... Like, they're really good. They're really
it's got
good.
7 wounds, it's strength 7, fight 7, defense 7.
I mean-
It has 4 attacks, 3-3-3, and it flies.
I actually think we're just gonna... No, I think
But
we're
it
just
is
gonna say...
300
I think
points.
Dragon.
just say dragon. Because something that's really cool with the dragon is that you have the options to do different things with it. It can be a wizard, it can fly, it can have... I think it's 9 wounds and be defense 9, which is crazy. They are a little bit more expensive than some other things, and I think when this book came out, that was something I was surprised about because the Baurog, the Watcher, all these other big monsters, even like Sauron, got reduced in points, but the dragon stayed exactly the same.
It is
where I
pretty
think
good.
Do
it's
you
really
give
good
it
still,
minus points because it has survival instincts?
a
So
little
if it
bit, but
takes
it's
a
also
wound-
courage 4 and 3 will isn't too bad to run away, and it's if you got tough hide, the thing's defense 9, it's not going to take too many wounds.
And it's got 4 attacks at fight 7. You have to heroic
And
strike.
But
also
actually,
charge,
you
so 5
still
on the
do
charge.
have.
5 attacks on the charge.
Cool. So
Yeah.
and it's fight 7.
Alright.
You give it neg a little bit because of.
I reckon the dragon makes it in then, potentially. So we've got
I'm
two hits, 2 home runs.
I'll put there.
2 home runs.
We'll discuss it. If you don't,
We're gonna.
we'll go
I
back
think
to that.
we're gonna end up with more than 6, and we'll have to make some cuts.
Yeah, it's
we'll
going
have
to be
to.
tough.
We'll have to drop some players.
Alright,
Some poor kids that won't make the team.
I'm gonna spend a little bit more money with the dragon.
so here's one who's probably not going to make the cut, but he might. The Goblin King.
I had it down.
You did?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I had him down as a hero, but I don't
He's a
think
monster, he doesn't count as a hero.
I don't know.
Goblin King, so he's got a 3+ blubbery mass save.
That's the thing. He's a space marine,
Super resilient, but he's only defense 5.
but he
and
has a
he's-
3+
But he's
save.
fight 6 and has heroic strike.
And he's burly with a 2-handed pick.
Did he fight 6 or lose?
No, he's fight 6. We'd have to play that game. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'll check.
Oh no, Dion check.
But yeah, he's pretty.
He's barely with 200 pick. He's strength 6.
Fight 6. So he's strength 5.
Strength 5, fight 6. All right.
And he's early though.
But he's barely 6 +1 to win.
He also
Yeah.
has a rogue challenge.
3+ save.
I'll put him in the top 8. I'll give you that
So
one.
he's he
he's
gets
not just 6.
he gets the tick, but he might get cut.
Talk some numbers.
He gets a question mark. Put a question mark.
All right, Nathan.
Back to me. I'm just gonna get this one out of the way. The Baurog.
Yeah.
See, I didn't have him on the list, but man,
How do you say the things fight 10?
yeah, I forgot about it. I flipped past the Moria section because I was like, Goblin characters are garbage.
Fight 10, strength 9, defense 9, 10 wounds, resistant to magic, 10
Yeah, the barrel down.
Yeah, that's my first pick.
Yeah.
The only issue with the Baurog is not having might. And being very expensive. But it is now, I'm pretty sure, after
In the Legendary Legion as well.
So here's my thing, right?
That's the only way I'd play the Baurog, is playing,
Yeah.
making him, you have to kill him to break me.
So here's the thing, though.
So I'd never get that point.
The dragon made the list.
Yep.
A dragon with 2 upgrades, which I still think is a top 6 monster, is the same cost as the Baurog. I would rather have the Baurog.
But the barrel doesn't have might.
The Baurog gets free hero combat every turn. And it's
I know you
fight
get,
10.
yeah.
And it has a whip and 10 wounds.
So we're already at 4 out of 4 for our top 6.
Yikes.
That's top 3.
Go for
Three
it.
in
I
there.
think, when you compare to that, I just think that the Goblin King's going to get cut. First.
Yeah, pretty much.
3
much.
up saves dope, but like,
I'll say this.
Not compared to 10 wounds.
no.
I don't want it to be in there, but like, I would hate to play against this, and I would hate to play it. You'd classify Smaug as a monster, but I don't want to add it in there because it's too ridiculously priced points.
I've got him
have it
down
as well.
The thing is, and this is the reason why I don't think he'll make the cut, is he's too many points.
I'll argue about this.
He's too many points to get. He's basically your army. Smaug is your army. So I don't think that makes him good because that's all you get.
My issue with it, my big issue with the profile in general, is that if you play Smaug, you are playing a 700 point game. Is he 700 or 750?
750.
So you're playing-
yeah, 750.
It is 750? If you're playing Smaug, you're playing whatever
Smaug
his points.
versus
750
someone's
points worth
army.
of
You're
that.
playing Smaug, and you're playing
700.
700. So if you're playing a 700 point game, Smaug is your entire army. That's cool, but then you play 800. You have Smaug plus 100 points that you then have to kind of mess around with. He's yellow allies. He's not green with anyone. Then you have like 1,000 points, and you want to take Smaug. You have 300 points of just random stuff. That I think adding the extra stuff makes Smaug worse. I think at 700 points, he is the number 1 monster. But I think outside of, obviously you can't play him below 700 points, and above 700 points, it gets tricky to like actually.
Do I cross him off?
I like.
Don't put him in the top 6. He doesn't count.
You reckon he's his own category?
Okay. At 700 points, Smaug is the number 1 everything in the game.
No.
You're wrong.
Classic.
Okay,
That's the best
fine.
one.
Smaug's done. Smaug's off the list.
At 700, he's in, but outside of that, no.
Yeah.
So we say no.
Literally preloaded that nose to
Versatility
be that,
is-
didn't you?
Alright, so we've only had evil so far. So I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to throw Bjorn into the mix.
Yeah,
You reckon?
yeah. I
Until
think
you fail your first squeeze and then you look like a dickhead.
Or you don't turn into a bear.
that's the other thing I was going to say.
You have
is
3
you-
points of might, you can. You're going to waste them all. You literally have to waste them all.
1. 3 points of might, I'm a bear.
Look,
If you have to, you got to.
That's terrible.
What does he turn to? Fight 7, strength,
Right.
fight 8,
It's 8,
strength
8,
8, defense 8.
and you can be strength
3
10
attacks.
if you keep bear hugging people, right? Or you just keep going.
You just do a wound roll,
That's
and if
right.
you make it, you get to do it again. So do we put?
Excuse me.
So did anyone else have Beyond? You
Yeah.
just all had evil stuff, didn't you?
I had Baron.
Pretty much, I
You've
think I'm
only
halfway
played
through.
evil and elves.
I had Baron down.
Bjorn's in, you reckon?
He's going to be low on my list because
He
I
might
think,
get cut.
I think him being not start. If he could start as a bear, he's like
Guaranteed.
well up there.
8,
Like,
8,
top-
8,
Yeah.
3, 3, 3, 3,
Ridiculous.
3.
Has he got woodland creature when
Yes,
he's a bear?
he certainly
What
does.
about when he's not a bear?
Certainly does.
Because then it'd be
He's-
funny, because you could
he's
literally hide
also-
it in the
I mean, look,
bushes.
we're saying that he's not like you don't guarantee being a bear. When he starts out as a
He's strength
Human. He's
5,
burly.
with a 2-handed axe.
like, yeah, it's
Mate, he
pretty good.
chops wood 24/7. That's all he does. No one comes and sees him unless people fall asleep in his house.
That's true. That's true.
And chop my
There you
wood.
go.
Back to you, Coachman.
I am going to. I don't know. Controversial, but I think it's top 6 for me because I think how versatile it is. Witch King on a felbis.
See, I didn't put him in because I didn't think about that.
It's a flying monster. Yeah, look, the only
You have to take him with
like,
the crown to be worth it. You have to.
Not a
So he
film
gets-
beast.
Yeah, bloody.
Oh,
you
it's
still
to
can.
make him a
It's an
better
extra
caster.
attack, and you make him a better caster. And at that point, you don't have to take as much will because you have the reroll and stuff. I think looking at the fact he's decent in combat. He's not as good as a dragon or the Baurog or whatever in combat, but he's decent in combat. He then has access to the Ringwraiths have some of the best spell choice in the game. He then has the same Harbinger they all have. He flies. Fly is really strong. It's on a small base. It's not like with the dragon when it flies. It's still annoying. Yeah. Go ahead.
Does he lose monster points because he cannot become a monster?
Because it's not a monster.
It's like a Bayon.
Because he can get dismounted.
Bayon doesn't start as a monster. A felbis is a monster.
It's two items though.
Bayon doesn't start as a monster. If you're including Bayon, you're including Ringwraiths and felbis.
There's two models though, mate.
You can cut Bayon if you like as well. That's okay with me. It's the same.
But he's one model. He's a transformer.
Look at the Bayon profile right now and tell me if it says he's a monster when he's a human. It doesn't.
Alright, so which king? Which king on felbis? He might get cut.
I'm not giving him a vote. That's not me.
On FB. So I
on Facebook.
You got anything else?
Which king on Facebook?
Which king on
Follow him on
Facebook?
Facebook. Which king?
Do you have anything else?
He's not classified as a monster, is he?
Sauron is, yeah.
Yeah.
100% he is.
Yeah, that's my next
one. We've avoided that one. That's just tick.
He's an auto, I reckon.
He's a good caster. It's like 2s, 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 3s, maybe a 4 at the end. Everything's good. It's 18 inches, not 12. And
4 attacks.
Has chill soul. You can just snipe things for fun.
Can set things on
18
fire.
inches too, not 12 inches. And it goes off on what, 2 plus? 3 plus? 3
If you
plus.
channel, it's 24.
He's got a double-handed mace as well, doesn't he?
No. No?
But he's fight 9. So literally Gilgalad is the only thing that's the same besides the Baurog, right?
That's just a regular mace, apparently.
For him it is.
And he can come back to life, don't forget that.
Yeah. And not that we're like talking about too much here, but he is also like, if you're taking Sauron, you're taking Barad-dûr, obviously, your army bonus is Sauron. So he kind of becomes like he's your whole army.
He's a big linchpin.
He does what Smaug does by being your whole army, but he does it better because you still get an army.
I'd only play him in like 800 points.
I've got a couple on my list that I'm going to cross off because I don't think they'll make the cut. So I put a Gundabad Troll.
I'll put in a Troll Brute.
I don't think he's even going to make the cut because like he's good, but even compared to like the Goblin King, I think the Goblin King is still better.
Honourable mention to Schlob.
Shelob getting cut.
But like, again, she's in that Legendary Legion now, where she does get a lot better.
I don't know if it's good enough.
What about the Watcher? The Witcher in the water.
Let's keep going. Let's just keep going.
Alright, so another one I'm cutting off my list, and this might be controversial. Gwahir, done.
I didn't have him down. Flying is cool. He's good, but I don't think he's. If we're cutting it all the way, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think he'll make the cut. Sorry, Gwahir.
For the last time, no.
I reckon he's a good winger. He sits on the side of your table and throws stuff across.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chop off. I had just because they're cheap. I had Gundabad Ogres because I think the fact that they're like so cheap means that you have to kind of take that into consideration. But again, I don't think
didn't make the cut.
An ogre on the same.
So I had the Brute. So literally anything from those three.
Yeah.
It's
they're good, but they're just not quite good enough. Anything else you have on your list, Nathan?
Gulliver.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I had him in his mini heroes.
5.
Strength 8. Fight 7. Flies.
And there's a spirit.
Is a spirit, so he gets to the Angmar army bonus.
And he can heal wounds. That's
starts with
good.
4 attacks. Because he has as many attacks he has bonus. Has monstrous charge in case you forgot that. Which is really dumb.
And he's 5.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Because he's strength 8, so he can knock you over if you're a troll chieftain.
That's true.
If Judge is a troll chieftain, he bowls him over and then
knocked him
got
for
him
6.
first bowl.
Australia's fast bowler.
Alright, this is a big list that we're
What
gonna have
else
to
you got?
cut.
Just cut through something. I'm pretty much done.
I had the Watcher.
Yeah, I think the Watchers.
Do we put it in and talk about it?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's talk about the Watcher. Why is the Watcher in the list?
So
look at its attacks and its fight and stuff. It's
It's
ridiculous.
its profile's really
It's
good.
basically like 6s across the entire board. Until you get to Courage. I think it's like Courage low, but
Courage 4.
it's only move 4. It does get to pop up anywhere on the board,
Good
which
for
is really
objective
cool.
ones. So you're like, cool, I don't care. My army's over here. I'm just going to pop up over here.
It's also
Courage 3.
it gets D6 shooting attacks.
But automatically passing the ways.
Is it D6?
Yeah, it's D6.
Yeah.
Automatically passing the way
Strength
checks.
3.
Hit on a 3+, and can bring things into combat with you.
Yeah, it drags whatever you hit to you.
So if you don't kill it, it just pulls you towards you, doesn't
lower,
it?
I think. It's like lower than strength 6 or something. Or does it just not say that?
It just doesn't say it.
You just get to drag anything to you.
Yeah, anything.
Sauron, get over it.
If it's not slain, it's immediately dragged into base contact with the Watcher.
Nice.
And it has one of the coolest brutal power attacks ever. drag to the depths.
So you have to be in water for it.
Yes, and then you basically just remove the Watcher from the board, and then whatever hero that you brutally power attack, if the wound is on a 3+, they suffer a wound. If the wound is not saved, they're immediately slain. But it's got to be man-sized.
I do think.
Yeah, but that's still
Most heroes.
a hero on a horse that you drag into the water, and you're off your horse, and
don't
they're in
think
heavy
you can do
armor,
it
so you
from
die.
You have to charge.
Knock them over.
Knock them over,
so
and
yeah, cool. That is the other thing worth mentioning with this is if it's on a.
Turn your phones on, you're good.
If you're playing on a board with a decent amount of water features for whatever reason, it's going to be
In the ocean, he wins.
If
He's
you were
better
playing
than every other
if you were playing
monster.
on a Venice board, the Watcher in the water would destroy. Basically, if it's in water, it doubles its move, so it goes from 4 to 8. It gets monstrous charge, which means it gets 7 attacks on the charge, and then knocks you over to have 14 attacks.
Does the Watcher have the most number of attacks out of everything
6
on this
base?
list? Yes, it does.
So, yeah. I think it has the highest base number of attacks.
Yeah.
In the
In the game. Yikes.
That page gets a mention.
Does it have might? Yeah, honorable
It has
mention.
1
Cave
point
Drake.
might.
The Watcher has might?
Yeah, 1 point.
No strike though, just
Correct
strike.
strength.
Yeah. So you're going to use your point of might to win a fight or something.
Yeah, to not die. It only has 1 fate as well. And
It has
as
6 wounds.
when it gets to 3 or less wounds, the attacks become 3.
Oh no. Just the
So-
same as every other large hero in the game. That's awful.
That's true.
Um,
Alright, so the Watcher's on the list.
Yeah.
So I had...
I had one more thing.
Go for it, I got 3 more.
I had Treebeard.
I had Treebeard also. Fight 8, defense
I
8,
think you at
strength
least
8.
talk about it. He might be better than Bayon, because he's Bayon that starts as a bear.
Yeah,
And has-
and has a shooting attack. 2 shooting attacks.
And has a couple of friends, yeah.
And can throw stones. I think Treebeard's
And I think
definitely
his
on
brutal
it.
power attack's actually better.
He's got
The
6
end brutal
will,
power attack's
he's
better.
resistant to magic, and he has a different brutal
He's
power
definitely
attack.
363, isn't he?
Yes.
That's whack.
Yeah. I also included the new, one of the new characters, Beachbone. So he's fight 8, the end character's Beachbone. He's fight 8, and he rerolls all failed wound rolls against orcs, goblins, and urukai. But he has to charge them if he
That's
he
the
can.
worst part.
It is kind of bad.
Especially when you're playing goblins, you're like, here you go, here's 10 goblins, I'm just going to walk straight past you.
Yeah. So I guess
Treebeard,
he's
yes,
good.
Beachbone, no.
Beachbone's really good, but I don't think he's as good as the other stuff on the list.
and the last one I had
Go on.
is the Spider Queen.
No,
Yeah.
I disagree.
You're on drugs.
I'm passionate. That's a double no. You guys
I'm not even gonna. Not even allowed to get the profile.
Vetoed.
she gets shot off
Fuck
the table every time.
She's actually
Alright.
worse than Sheila.
Alright, here we go, Spuds. Alright, you ready?
Maybe not before, but Legendary Legion Shelob is better than the Spider Queen, and the Spider Queen and Shelob doesn't even fucking remotely make the list.
Every time we say something stupid, can you do the...
No.
Alright. Pisses off.
Alright, so we need 6.
So we got Bjorn, Baurog, Sauron, Smaug, Gulliver, the Dragon, Goblin King, the Watcher, and Treebeard. We all agreed 3 yeses that would be in
I
the
said
top six.
Smaug was no.
So no Smaug. So
No
you got
Smaug
1,
and
2,
no
3,
Goblin
4,
King.
5, 6, 7, 8. So you
Alright,
got drop 2.
The
Goblin
first
King gets
Goblin
cut.
King's gone.
Alright.
So what do we have left?
So you have Treebeard, Watcher, Dragon, Gulliver, Sauron, Baurog, Bjorn.
Sorry,
you had the Troll Chieftain as well.
Yeah, he's gone anyway. I wouldn't add the Troll Chieftain in there.
I might take the Chieftain over like
What, a Baurog, or Sauron, or Gulliver, or a Dragon, a Watcher?
Gulliver's
They're all
dropped.
higher.
the Watcher, absolutely.
Gulliver's dropped. That's my vote. Out of that list? Out of that list?
Bjorn, gone.
Bayon and the Watcher, fuck them off.
I'd fuck Treebeard off before the Watcher.
Treebeard's Bayon but good.
So is this our top 8 list now?
Nah. No, cut that.
Alright, so okay. Which one out of those?
So the Goblin King's
Okay, so
gone,
let's get
Smaug's
the definites gone.
Let's get the definite.
So Sauron, the Baurog,
Okay,
Gulliver,
number 1. Who's number 1?
Baurog.
Sauron.
Baurog.
Deciding vote.
You're gonna say
Sauron and then the
fucking
Baurog,
baby.
and I already wrote it down, so sucked in.
I reckon Sauron comes number 1 because he's a caster and he gets a free point. Sauron, number 1. Sorry,
The Baurog,
Nathan.
Then the Baurog.
Baurog has
Then
to be number 2.
I'd go Dragon or Gulliver next.
Gulliver.
You reckon? I'd go Dragon.
What else is on the list?
Bjorn, Watcher, Treebeard, and Troll Chieftain, but I don't think that should even be in there. So
It absolutely should.
Honestly, I actually think Treebeard is better than both the Dragon and whatever the other thing you said was. Gulliver.
No.
Again, I don't really want to think about this part too much, but I do think as though you want to look at what goes around the monster. right? Because in a vacuum, sure, we can look at like what's really good about these, but Treebeard is surrounded by fucking Ents, and you have like 3 models in your army.
Doesn't have to be.
Or you're breaking
allies, bruh.
Cool. Have fun with that list.
I'm going, if you're going to do it, I'm going Dragon, Gulliver, Troll Chieftain, Watcher, Treebeard.
Am I getting vetoed on the Gulliver?
I think the Watcher gets dropped. Yeah, I want Gulliver third.
I want him 4th, Dragon, then Gulliver.
The Dragon's just like...
It beats most of these characters in combat, besides Sauron and the Baurog.
So it takes
it's also worth 3 Troll Chieftains.
You reckon? Oh, it is that, but you reckon... no, but like, if they fought together, I think the Dragon would win. If I didn't, I'd just fly away. And if he didn't win me, I'd just fly away, like...
So if I'm getting vetoed on my Gulliver removal, and it has to be Gulliver or the Dragon, I think the Dragon goes first.
There you go. So it goes Dragon,
Gulliver. You're just trying to pick fights now.
Yep.
I hate Gulliver. I think Defense 3... Defense 5 sucks.
Defense 3 does suck.
Defense 3 does.
Don't lose a fight. Simple as
okay.
that. Roll 6s.
Okay.
Don't get shot by anything in the game.
Fly, hide behind terrain.
Yep.
I know he's standing on a big rock with his wings up in the air like, fucking shoot me!
Wings don't count anymore. And then you go and...
So we got number 5. What's
wings
number 5?
Don't count. It's your day, Bill.
Then you got Watcher, Treebeard, Troll Chieftain.
Get the Watcher out.
What you think? I'd go Troll Chieftain. If be on your side again, I'd go Troll Chieftain, Watcher, knock out Treebeard, and Bjorn's still there though.
Bjorn and the Watcher out. Bjorn and the Watcher out. Bjorn doesn't start as a monster.
The fact that Bjorn doesn't start as a monster.
Treebeard has the same fucking profile, but better, and starts as a monster.
And he's got 6 extra points. I reckon Treebeard's number 5.
Troll Chieftain, Treebeard is top 6.
I reckon Treebeard number 5.
Treebeard is the only good in there. Everything else is evil.
And then number 6 is the Troll Chieftain.
The Fearless Troll. Specifically the one from the Legendary.
I'll go Troll Chieftain first. What do you think? You reckon it's better than Treebeard?
Fight 8.
Nah, Treebeard.
And he's got 6 points of will in his wisdom.
There you go. There's your top 6 picks.
Sauron, the Baurog,
D6 picks.
a Dragon. The D6 picks! That's what we're calling the segment.
Jesus.
That's amazing. That's your fault.
Yeah, it is.
I'm writing that down right now.
D6 picks. Do you have to make it PIX as well?
Oh! Fuck me, that's amazing.
And then we'll just put up 6 good photos of all of us.
It's just photos. Cut the selfies.
Thank you for watching. We've been the D6 Fix. I'm Dion. Follow me on Instagram at hardcore_hobby.
So I'm Bill, so follow me on dirt_bristles.
And I'm Nathan, and I don't have Instagram, so remember to like, subscribe, and click the bell.
Done.
Cool.
Well,
Monster's done.
thank you, and we'll see you next time.